I met Joe 2.5 years ago. I was at the Fortune Growth Summit, and I went there with one objective. I went there to hire an outside advisor because I wanted to build an adjacent strategy to take my business in a new direction and build a new business model to add on to the work we were already doing. We had just heard a professor from the London School of Economics speak on pivot strategies and a plan B scenario to grow your business. When Joe, who was there with another colleague of ours, came up and introduced himself to me and asked me what I was working on, I told him exactly that I was here to hire or interview some advisors, and I was working on an adjacent strategy. At the same time, I was interviewing a pretty famous outside strategist by the name of Kyan Krippendorf, and I had another gentleman on my shoulder who thought he was going to be doing the work as well. But I think to frame why I hired Joe Caruso is really important because it sets the stage for today. One, the quality of his questions made me think like I never had before in my life. He made me think completely differently. And he showed a sincere interest in me and my business. Secondly, once he had those question answers, his ability to get up to speed on me as an individual and my business like nothing I'd ever seen before. Part of that you'll see today. Thirdly, he didn't work like most consultants that bring their methodology and plug it in at every single business they go to. He works more like a doctor, where he assesses the patient's needs and then prescribes a course of action from there. The people I know that are personally using Joe as an advisor have made dramatic changes in their business, dramatic changes that they would not have made if it wasn't for Joe being involved with them. So thank you for being here.
Pleasure. Thank you.
So just a look, huh?
Am I done?
Yeah, you can go home now. John gave us John gave us Shakespeare. I gave us Einstein, and what can you do with that?
I don't know.
But just a real quick, where my course of action with Joe was really to understand myself as a leader and how I looked at my company, and then we looked at our leadership group and to understand them. And our approach to that was to do a classic off-site retreat, right, where we go do ideation and strategy and think. And our results fell far short of our expectations that day. We were talking about adjacent strategies, and we were just not getting what we were looking for. Joe took me aside afterwards and said, "Mark, you might have some good subject matter experts in the room, but you don't have one strategic leader in this group." So with Joe's help, I went and hired a president who has brought me that adjacent strategy, has allowed us to pivot and build a new business model that is building value in the company at a much faster rate than our core business. So it's been a lot of fun. Joe continues to work with my president, my leadership team, and me.
If it's okay, I'd like to say very sincerely what an honor this was for me. Very few people, my friends, some of them don't even know what I do for a living. They just say, "You traveling a lot?" What do I tell them? I'm a motivational speaker? I don't think so. I'm an advisor? Oh, yeah, well, okay. There's nothing to tell them. So a lot of them, they just say, "So how you doing?" My clients know me intimately. They know exactly what I do. And to have somebody, Martin Bergman was 103 years old when he died. He was a very famous analyst from Boston. And I was lucky enough to have spent a lot of time with Martin. He wrote a book on love. Illegible. Don't read it. It's just way too out here. But in the end, we were able to ask him, "Mark, what is love?" Simply. He said, "Love is accepting the other after they're fully known." Damn good. And a lot of the clients that are in this room today, you included, know me pretty well. And you still invited me. It's baffling to me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.